first to talk with you, Alor. You are working at the career of education and peace. So why do you care that much to come here and to assist to Dakar Forum for Peace and Security, first of all?
Thank you very much for this very important question. I have attended in the past Dakar Forum, and then I found it very useful because it is a multi-country, and also the military and academic diplomats all gathered together to discuss the important issues of peace and security. So this is where I get new knowledge, I meet new people, I meet the older people, and get a very good perspective and then what is going on. And I'm enjoying it very much.
Yes. Talking about also your career, about peace building, so please give us a view about the peace building. As we saw, this forum is discussing this project.
Yes, it is at the moment very, very difficult because a lot of countries in Africa are in the state of war, civil war, and a lot of lives are lost, and a lot of future of the young people are lost. So it is a very difficult situation. However, my career has been education development. We try to provide the quality education to all the children, boys and girls especially, in urban and rural areas, so that they are educated, they have something to go for the future, and then they can realize their dreams and their potential. So I do believe education is really a very important part of peace building. Late Kofi Annan, the Secretary General of National United Nations, before Boutros Ghali, your brother, he said that education is simply another word for peace building. So I do believe that education does contribute immensely to peace building. Peace is not possible without education.
Education, yes, of course. Then talking to another subject, which is the most important for us, the relation between Egypt and Japan, because you came from Japan to assist to this forum. So we can see that both countries, Egypt and Japan, there is a cooperation in the field of peace and the field of transformation, the digital transformation. So also here at the forum, there is a session about the digital transformation. So please tell us about the discussion that were made here about the subject, and also about the cooperation between Egypt and Japan for the development of Africa.
Thank you very much. Very good question. I have spent 2.5 years in 1990s in Egypt. So Egypt always remained in my heart. It's a beautiful country with a culture, history, and also lovely people, lovely cuisine and everything. Anyway, digital transformation. Currently there's a session going on, and the digital capacity is very important, and that's the area where Africa needs to work on more, because there is a huge gap between the industrial countries, other countries, and the region of Africa. And also within Africa there is a big difference between the urban and the rural. So girls in rural areas are the most disadvantaged in terms of digital transformation. Now,
about the cooperation.
Yes, about the cooperation.
Between
Japan and Egypt has had a very good cooperation. There is a technical university, technical college in Cairo, which is run by Japan and Egypt, and that is supporting many African countries. So it is.
Do you know these countries?
I don't know, but
or how many countries?
How many countries are
around? Figure around figure.
I just don't know, but I think the number is increasing.
Yes,
and the beautiful thing is that in Egypt you have Arabic language as well as English and French.
Yes.
So it's perfect for many African countries. And also for a long time Egypt has been receiving the project for mechanization of rice production, which is also benefiting some countries in the Sahel.
Yes.
As you know, that the river Niger...
there is so much kind of terrorism at the Sahel, unfortunately.
Indeed. But if there is something to be done, something to do for the young people, terrorism would die. And because people would prefer to work for peace and then for good food or digital transformation. So I do believe development is the most effective tool against terrorism.
To achieve to the peace.
Exactly. And then not to forget the role of women. I think that
it's very important.
Rice production, women are very important. And then good food and the peace and the security for the young people is a wonderful future. And thank you very much for Egypt for its contribution to Africa together with Japan.
Thanks, of course, to Japan and for your presence here. Thank you very much. I had the honor.
By the way, I'm not in a Japanese delegation. I happen to live here as a retiree.
That's good. That's good. But you are from Japan.
Yes, I am originally from Japan. Yes, I'm a Japanese.
I speak Arabic. That's great.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And best wishes.
Thank you.
Okay.